This podcast is part of the OIW Podcasting Network.
Hey guys, welcome back to Guilmy Talks. How's everybody doing? This week's episode was, I'll be perfectly honest, this was supposed to be my 100th episode with Brent, but due to my hectic life, I could not get him on the show in time, and it was all me, not Brent. He opened up his schedule, he tried to make things happen as much as he possibly could, but here's the thing, we got it done. It's not the 100th episode, but you know what? My original Guilmy Talks guest is finally back on the show, and we talk about Seeking Oblivion, his new movie. You can find all the information at www.seekingoblivionmovie.com. It will be in the show notes there. You can find that on guilmytalks.podbean.com for the link there, or just click on it and look at. Scroll a little bit. You're going to find it. You listen to this show, you're obviously smarter people. But I do want to say a couple things. Make sure everyone's staying safe out there. Wear the masks. Wash your hands. Do the social distancing. We're not out yet. We're getting better, but we're not out yet. And I just want to say thank you to Brent for coming back on. I had a blast. We had a lot of laughs this episode and talked about his upcoming movie, and his trailer is dropping August 25th. Want you guys to keep an eye out for that. But before I get to the interview, I just want to say thanks to everybody just listening and checking out the show still. It amazes me every single week, every time I put out a new show, that people actually download what I'm talking about and digging what I'm listening to. Some people sending me messages about this, that, the other thing, and it just... I love that people just are checking it out still. Been doing this a few years, and audience just keeps getting bigger and bigger, which is amazing. And to all my Saudi Arabia listeners, I just want to say thank you for making me the top 25 wrestling podcast out in that country. That was amazing to find out. Thank you. And same as Australia, Japan, Canada, my Florida listeners who love the show for some reason. I have no idea why. I think it's thanks to Bill Ryan. He just downloads it on like 50 different apps. And if not, it's cool. I love all you guys. Couple sponsors here. Go check out batsinthebelfryart.com. It's an amazing site, guys. One of my favorite artists. Absolutely love the stuff. Go check her stuff out, and she's doing commissions and all sorts of cool stuff. And eventually doing a little take on the Guilmy Talk with the Guilmy Talks logo. I can't wait to see that. And if you need any graphic design work done for any businesses, anything, go check out Solid Designs on Instagram, guys. You will not be disappointed by the work you see there. It is absolutely amazing stuff. And if you're in London, Ontario, go check out Doing Fine Kitchens. It's right beside Dundas and Sons Brewing. One of my favorite stops right here now. And hopefully I'll get some of those guys on the show at some point. Hope so. And, well, you know what, guys? Enjoy the interview. I always enjoy talking to Brent. It is a fantastic time. And go check out his movie when it drops. If it gets locally at any of the what are they called again? Independent movie festival thingies, I'm going to go see it. That's it. I'm making this announcement now. If it's local, I'm going to go see it. But once again, thank you very much to Brent for coming back on the show. I had a blast. It's always fun. And here's the interview, guys. Hope you will enjoy it. Good morning, good evening, good night. How is everybody doing out there? This is Guilmy again, and I have my original guest back on the podcast, Brent Baird, and he is on to talk about his movie that he's been working on for a long time. I don't know the actual amount of years, but Seeking Oblivion is the film, and it's coming out to the... It's coming out soon.
Yeah, we're doing the film festival circuit right now. So
there we go.
Soon it will be playing somewhere. I mean, I don't know how festivals are gonna, what's gonna happen with festivals with everything going on, but I think a lot of them will be online. But hopefully, some will be playing in theaters. But who knows? But yes, hello. Thank you for having me back on the show. This is great. Yeah, I was the original guest, right? The very first guest on the show. So so line up, ladies. First guest, right?
Yes, Brent has truly been a good friend of mine and a friend of the show since day one. When I told him my crazy idea, and his exact words were, "Well, I think you can do it."
I was like, "Fine, I'll come and do your stupid show."
Yep. And then he came over. We had coffee. Right now, we're doing this remotely.
I didn't have coffee, but
oh no, you had.
I don't drink coffee.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
Something, yeah.
Well, were we drinking that day? I don't know.
Probably. I'm always drinking, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, same. But.
Yeah, especially now with everything going on.
You know what? I've been drinking like crazy lately, and it's not like I'm drinking to get drunk. No, I'm drinking with breakfast now. I'm like.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
I'm drinking to get drunk, so.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you're Brent.
Exactly. Yeah. You're alcoholic. Yeah, thanks.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have many stories about that. And,
that's right. Well,
yeah. Oh, speaking of that, what's in your cup right now?
I'm actually drinking water right now.
Okay.
Water with like meal.
Oh, okay.
Flavored water.
Yeah. You know what? I've actually been really liking tequila lately. Straight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just like 100% agave stuff, the higher end stuff.
Oh,
One of my guests got recommended I try it, and then I have, and now I've been actually enjoying it.
Yeah, he's done taking some shots today for the show.
Later. It's still morning.
Right, it's not noon yet, really.
Yeah, after 12, and then I'll start. My wife will come home. I'm all drunk. She'll be very happy.
There you go.
Oh yeah. So first thing I gotta ask. Where did the idea for Seeking Oblivion come here from?
Well, I just knew I wanted to try and make a film. Ever since I was in high school, I just figured that would be the way to go. Try to get yourself out there. Just make a film on your own. Being inspired by people like Kevin Smith doing it with Clerks and stuff like that. And it just seemed like that was like the right way. Instead of waiting for stuff to come to me, I'll just go out and do it myself. I just remember I was at work one day and I was just trying to think of ideas because I'm always trying to think of ideas of movies to write and stuff. And at the time I was living in an apartment. Well, I still am, but my old apartment building. So I was like, I could set it in an apartment building. And then, at the time I was kind of not in the best mind frame. So, I wrote a character that was sad. Well, most of the characters in the movie are sad. And so I just kind of just grew from there. And it was the first kind of film that I actually had a pretty easy time writing, because a lot of times I'll start writing something and it just doesn't go anywhere or I get stuck. But I think I wrote the first draft of the script within like a month, and I just kind of kept working on it until I had like a script that I thought was pretty decent. And that was back in 2012 or 2013, and then I attempted to make the movie back then, and I failed miserably. It was just a complete disaster. The movie was awful. I think I filmed most of it, and then I went to try to go edit a lot of, I tried to go and edit the film, and I was like, yeah, this is shit. I am not going to put this out there. So, it was, speaking of drinking, I think I got pretty drunk that night when I realized my movie was garbage. Because what else are you gonna do, right?
Yep.
Besides kill yourself. Yeah, so that was depressing. But you know, it was all for the best. I mean, that's how you learn, right? You fail, and then you're like, you try again. Because I knew the script was good enough, and I knew like I could still make this movie, and I think it could be a good film. I just need people to come on and help me, because I was pretty much doing everything, right? And so I scrapped the entire movie, and I went back and started doing some rewrites. And then I got cast in a little movie called Secret Santa, which I know a lot of people have enjoyed. And I met some really talented people on that film, and they came on board and helped me make this movie this time. Make my movie Seeking Oblivion. So really, this movie wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Secret Santa. So,
and
I mean, it might have still happened, but not in the right way.
Wouldn't have happened in the capacity it is, because
exactly. Yeah.
You have very talented people on this film, and a lot of
very talented, yeah.
And a lot of people helping you
yeah.
Because I know from doing a podcast, you ask people for advice who's been doing it longer than you.
Exactly.
Than you, because I'm finally mic'd up. I got the proper equipment now, and I've been researching for years on it. Who are some of the people who've helped you out with this project?
Well, the Becker brothers, they helped me make the movie. I met them, Andre Becker, Michael Becker. They were the producers on Secret Santa, and I basically gave them the script, and then they came on board and helped me make it, so I couldn't have done the movie without them. And Keegan Chambers, who was in Secret Santa, she's the female lead of the movie. She's amazing. So I hadn't have met those guys, then it wouldn't have happened. So.
Oh yeah, and I gotta ask, what's the biggest change from being an actor to a director, or would you actually consider yourself a director in this film, or? I did direct it, but it was kind of. I also acted in pretty much most of the movie, so it was kind of hard learning how to do it while also acting. So that's why I had some really talented people behind the scenes, behind the camera when I was acting. So we'd discuss what we were going to do, and then I would agree with it, and then we would talk about it, and then I would make sure that I have them behind the camera to really make sure everything was looking great and was working. So you definitely need some really talented people to help you in that aspect. So it was easier in that way. But just the first time doing it, I mean, I learned a lot. This is pretty much was my film school making this movie. So I think the next time around it's going to be a lot easier. Not easier, but I mean, it's still going to be hard, but it'll come to me a little bit better, I think. Oh yeah, because everything's a learning
exactly
process, and you have to learn as you kind of on the fly
exactly. Yeah.
Sometimes, because you doing this movie and filming and directing and doing everything, where else would you have truly learned all this unless you went to film school or working on somebody else's film and just kind of just watching, right?
I also edited the film too. I basically never edited a movie before. I basically, if you want to get a movie done, you kind of have to just do it yourself in whatever way possible, just try to get it done. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna edit it myself. So I went out and bought like a $1,000 laptop. I got the editing software. I just did it. I mean, I went on YouTube and watched some videos about how to edit, but I pretty much kind of knew what I wanted, because I mean, I made the movie myself, so I kind of knew what I wanted. Just from watching movies my whole life, I kind of know, I think, how a movie should go and what feels right. So but it was fun. I mean, it was like the best thing I think I ever did was editing the movie myself. I don't know if I would edit other people's stuff that's not mine, but it was a lot of fun like putting your film together and seeing it come to life as you're editing it. So that was good. So I've done a lot to try to get this movie done, and it's done now. So
yay!
So matters, exactly.
Because I know this has been kind of a dream project for you. You wanted to get this movie out there.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy to actually see that it's done and you got it. But I gotta ask, what is the film about? Because I have never asked this question, because I've never wanted to know about your movie until I get to actually see it. But can you possibly give a quick synopsis of the film?
Sure. Yeah. It's basically about my character getting out of the mental hospital after he tries to commit suicide, and he goes to live with his uncle, owns an apartment complex, and he kind of forms relationships with everybody there. He meets a girl, and everybody kind of has their own kind of personal baggage and problems, and everybody kind of looks at my character as the most fucked up because he tried to kill himself, but really he might be the most sane out of all of them. And I feel like that's always the mentality that a lot of people have, where it's like if you try to kill yourself, you're like considered the most weird, messed up person ever. It's a weird kind of mentality that people have about that.
Oh, yeah.
So it's very character based, relationship kind of based character drama, very indie. Also in post, I got to point out, I was also in post. I got these two really talented guys to help me, Jonathan and Ben from Gata Creative. They came on board and helped me with. Well, Jonathan helped me with the edit. I did the first kind of few edits in the movie, and then I sent it to him, and he did the color correction and kind of put in transitions, because that was just one thing I was lacking with my edit of the movie. Correction, and then Ben, his partner, did the sound mix on the movie. So those guys did a lot of great work for the film in post, and I couldn't have done it without them. They're really, really talented and great guys. And Jonathan also was the guy that edited the trailer that's going to be released next month. I will say it right now, August 25th.
Oh, wow.
Dropping the trailer, so you hear it first on this podcast.
That is awesome, because I'm really looking forward and to seeing it, because a friend of mine's been working on something for years, and I'm genuinely happy to actually see this done.
Oh, I'm glad. I can't wait to show everybody. Hope everybody enjoys it. It's been a long process getting this thing done.
Oh, and
probably over about 10 years from me writing it to now. So.
Oh yeah, and also it's just going to be fun, because lately I've been watching total garbage on TV. I'll be honest. I have not been. Quarantine life, there hasn't been new movies out or anything like this, and it's like the new films that have been out, I'm like Troll World or Sonic the Hedgehog, or which I'm not saying they're bad movies, they're just not what I want to particularly watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Because do you think the movie industry can possibly recover from this with the social distancing and everything? And
I hope to God it does.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will eventually. If not, I guess you gotta try to find more creative ways to make movies. Yeah. I did it. I made a couple short films when I was in quarantine, because there's these couple film festivals that were going around where they're doing the Isolation Film Festival, and Roger Corman did one. So it's good. It helps people stay creative when they're inside trying to make movies. So maybe that might be a thing where people just start making movies from their home.
Oh yeah, because what was it? I've been really interested because the movie listings and the number one movie for the weekend, and I've always followed those. But the past little while, it's like Jurassic Park, Empire Strikes Back. What was it? One weekend was a 1930s film. I can't recall. Was the biggest film in North America when it first when all when the movie theaters initially got shut down. Just drive-ins were playing this one old movie. This is going to bug me. Not Gone with the Wind. It's another black and white. Begins with a C.
Casablanca.
There you go. See? Yeah. What?
Yeah.
I'm getting old and becoming a pothead, so my memory is shit.
Yeah.
But which I
pothead.
Yep. Which I still have never seen Casablanca.
Yeah. Well, I can admit that I haven't seen it either. I know.
It just like,
call myself a film nerd. I haven't seen it either.
Oh no! Everyone's like, "Oh, it's one of the greatest movies of all time." I've tried. I can't get through the first 10 minutes because of Humphrey Bogart's voice. I can't. I can't really.
Can't do it.
No, it just
Good for you.
No, it just nobody actually talks like that anymore. And
well, exactly. Yeah, it was all at the time. That was the way it was.
Yep. And
so,
it just
some of these older movies, they haven't aged that well.
I don't know, but I love the do-it-yourself mentality you have with this, because I've also been a huge Kevin Smith fan as a podcaster. You kind of have to be, but I don't because he's how should I describe him? If someone didn't know who Kevin Smith was, how would you describe him to somebody?
Nice. He's a guy that just does what he wants. He wants to make a movie. He wants to do a podcast. He just does it, right? And hopes other people like it. And I admire that also. So, because it always made sense to me. If you want to just do something, then you go and do it. I mean, there's people that aren't going to like it. That's with anything.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, it was funny because when I don't know if you saw, I did a vlog video on my YouTube just about all the film festivals that I'm submitting the movie to and how much money I've spent so far on submission fees. So if you pull that up, that'd be interesting to talk about. But I did a video about it, and then I put it up on YouTube, and then I shared it on Facebook, and within like 5 minutes, I got a thumbs down. And I'm like, I guarantee you, that's somebody on my Facebook, like somebody that I know. And, so it's just weird. And then, of course, that little thing in your brain, it's like, and you're like, all these thumbs up, and then there's that one thumbs down, and you're like, that fucking guy that
Yep.
So with you, Justin, that did that?
Oh, yeah, of course, me. Always.
Yeah.
But
it probably was. It was probably somebody that I know.
Oh, yeah. Because...
I get that.
And that's the thing about the social media world right now. Like, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Personally?
It's so easy to hate on people.
Oh, yeah. And here's the thing. The things people say online, no human would say to another person to their face. Because, yeah. I genuinely think that if somebody said something to me about my podcast that they have said online,
right,
I'd probably punch him in the face.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And rightfully so, because that's the thing. Nobody gets punched in the face anymore for their reactions, right?
They don't, no.
And the keyboard warriors in their mothers or fathers' basements just arguing with people online for the sake of arguing. I'm like, why do you have so much energy just for that, for the nonsense? I really don't.
I know. I don't get it either. But I mean, whatever makes them feel better about themselves. Right?
Oh yeah, because it's like you're a very creative person. You're always making something. You're always you're making something out of nothing, which is awesome. I love that idea. Whether it's acting, directing, music, podcast, writing, and yeah, like this during the quarantine, I'm actually writing again. Whether it's good or not, I'm just putting pen to paper and creating something.
Well, exactly. I mean, you gotta just keep trying to do it. Hopefully something good comes out of it.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to find the sheet of paper that I wrote all the festivals down, but I couldn't find it. But I've spent so far, I mean, I think I've submitted to 12 film festivals, and I've spent about over $600 on submission fees thus far.
Wow.
And that's just the beginning. But I mean, I knew that was going to happen. I mean, you got to do what you got to do to get it out there.
Yep.
But the key is to get in early. You got to get into the early bird deadlines, because then you don't pay as much. But if you get into like the late deadlines, then you got to pay a little more. And that's what happened with TIFF. When I submitted Seeking Oblivion to TIFF, I was late because we were trying to get the edit done to get it in. Like, we just got the edit done to get it into TIFF deadline, so it was like $98 that I spent for that one. And we didn't get into TIFF, I can say that. We got rejected. But I mean, with all these big film festivals like TIFF and Sundance, I mean, it's like playing the lottery. I mean, I honestly, I don't expect to get in. And some people are like, oh, that's a terrible way to look at it. I'm like, no, it's just a realistic way to look at it. I mean, you just got to know, that you're not going to get in. I mean, you got to still try. Just as a filmmaker, you got to still at least try to do it. But just know that it's just probably not going to happen.
Oh yeah, because how many films do you think TIFF gets?
Wow, like thousands.
Yeah, and there are people who have to watch these things from beginning to end and then grade it, and then get other people, if it is good enough to get through the first kind of view, and then somebody goes to somebody else, and then goes to somebody else. Yeah. Where the smaller film festivals, it could just be one guy and be like, hey, I love this. This is great. I'm going to put this in.
Exactly.
And it also depends on that person on that day, because if they want to watch something funny is going to get in. If they want to watch a dramatic piece will get in. Because it's all personal preference too, and whoever you get. Because with TIFF for an example, say if you got another guy who wanted to watch it and thought, hey, this is awesome, because that's a big thing about art. It's how people take it, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Because
that's exactly right.
Yeah. Me, ma, moo, ma. Yeah. See, guys, I can do the podcasting thing, but you know what? I cannot hold a note at all. But here's the thing. Diana's Music Studio, located in St. Thomas, Ontario, right beside London, guys, is taking new students right now. They offer lessons in vocals, piano, music theory, and all levels are welcome from beginner to advanced, or even people like me who have no idea what they're doing. Diana's Music Studio aims to help students to achieve their music goals and passions, and to help build confidence in performing. Please refer to their Facebook page to inquire pricing and availability. And also, she's a great person. Go check her out, guys. And just going back to Secret Santa. Personally, I love that movie. Yeah. I have seen it many, many times now. Yeah. And it's just fun. Where I know some people are like,
it's a fun movie.
Yeah. And I know some people who I've told to watch it are like, how can you enjoy this? And I'm like, well, I love horror. I love horror films. And they're like, well, I've never enjoyed a horror movie ever. I'm like, then why?
This movie's not for you.
Exactly.
That movie is made for a specific audience, especially like the Grindhouse fans, like the old school 80s, 70s slasher fans that love those kind of movies. That's what that movie's made for.
Like,
and if you're not into that, you hate that kind of stuff, then you're not gonna like the movie.
Yeah. So. And just like what was it? I don't like comparing anything to anything, but if you like the Evil Dead style movies, that is a movie for you to enjoy right there.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Sorry.
You should get Mikey on the podcast. I'm sure he'd do it. Mikey McMurrin, he's the director of Stogiemainia.
Yeah, I reached out, and you know what? I should definitely reach out again, because we never.
Did he just ignore you?
No, he got back. I think it was me. To be perfectly honest with you, I didn't.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't meet any of the time frames.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like, sorry, Mike. What's the name again? Mike.
McMurrin.
You know what? DM me the name later. I'll look it up.
Okay.
Because I swear.
Look, I'm plugging his stuff too, but he has got another movie called The Final Ride, which is coming out I think soon. I'm in it too, so.
Oh, cool.
If I wasn't in it, I wouldn't be plugging it.
Oh, of course.
Pretty much everybody from Stogiemainia is back in this movie.
So I will definitely.
Cool. It's a horror anthology.
So I'll be definitely watching it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Because
and, it's like 3 different storylines, and it's all connected through an Uber driver.
Okay.
And my storyline is like I get drunk with my friend, and then I end up getting a tattoo, and the tattoo starts to slowly grow all over my body, and I start to lose my mind. So yeah, so it's fun. I got all this makeup put on, and I get to vomit. It's great.
Hey. Because that'll be
puke.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Just not the
Hopefully.
not the vomiting scene, because that always makes me cringe, but that's what horror movies are for. Or that's no, I don't really think anybody enjoys watching that, but
I've actually vomited in a lot of movies that I've been in. I vomited in Seeking Oblivion.
Oh yeah. And oh,
and I did a movie. I did a short film called Infirmity, and I threw up in that too. So I'm just like, yeah.
You're
It's not a fetish or anything of mine. It's just I don't know.
No.
Keeping on film.
Oh yeah, because well, you're now known as the vomit guy, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey man, well, every character actor needs his thing,
That's
right?
Yeah. I did another film called Orangutan. I don't know when that's coming out. I think it's done, but I don't know when he's going to release it. But you probably saw online on one of the Instas, I had the mustache. I grew a mustache for the part. And then shooting got delayed, so I had to actually keep that mustache for like a couple weeks. And everywhere I went, people were like, "What the fuck is that on your face?" And I'm like, "Look, it's not a personal choice, okay? I know it doesn't look good. But I'm like, I did it for an acting role, right? Like, I like to think of myself as a character actor.
Yep.
Look different for parts.
Oh yeah.
And then everywhere I go, everyone went, you doing a porno? Are you a pedophile?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I haven't heard that one before."
Well,
hack premise.
Oh yeah, but well, if that's the character you're playing, you need the mustache.
I wasn't playing a pedophile or a porn star. It was just, I thought it'd be funny to wear a mustache in the part. It was funny.
Oh yeah. And then you were stuck with the stash for a little bit.
Yeah. And then that's all I heard was pedophile jokes and porn star jokes for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. See, that's kind of why I stopped doing the Movember thing. I have my aviators. I drive a van, and I hang out at a children's school quite often.
Yeah, that's everything.
Yeah, everything. So all I need is somebody to spray paint on the side of the van, free candy, and I'll be going to a jail.
It's funny how like certain things are ruined now. Like white vans and mustaches just ruined. You can't do it. Can't do it anymore.
I know. It's just like. And then my lovely wife had to point this out because, hey, maybe for the next week you don't pick up the kids. Oh, why?
Yeah.
You have this, and this. That might be a good idea. Yeah.
All of a sudden, Chris Hansen's gonna pop out.
Oh man. Yeah. Now.
I have the chat log. I fucking love that show. It was the best. Oh my god. It's like a candid camera for pedophiles. It was amazing.
Yep, and these people would just fall into his trap so easily.
I know.
And then he would send them directly to jail, which is nice.
No,
so,
I know, it was great. You see the one where the one guy, they caught him twice. Like, in less than 24 hours, they caught him twice. Because it was like season 1 when they didn't have the cops.
Yep.
And the one guy, he showed up naked at the house. And then the next day, they went online and they saw he was on there again. So they asked him to meet at a McDonald's restaurant. And he actually showed up less than 24 hours after being exposed on national TV.
Yep.
Still went and did it again. So I think it's a problem.
Oh, yeah. And personally, I think, my own opinion, pedophiles should be tied to 4 horses and sent in four opposite directions. But that's just me. Yeah.
How do we get on this topic? God.
Because we're fucked up, we're twisted. Yeah. I know, because we already talked about the movie, and it's me and you, so we're going to talk about the most weird, twisted shit we can possibly think of. So, yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, Seeking Oblivion, it's done now. And I'm submitting it to film festivals, and hopefully I have a big announcement in September.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not allowed to say anything publicly yet, but it's pretty exciting news. So,
yep.
Just sucks though. I don't really want to tell everybody, but I can't.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I can get you back on it in September. I don't
know if it's gonna be possible.
Oh yeah. I know. Hey, get you back on for like 10 minutes. Hey guys, this is what's going on, and then I'll be like, awesome. Now let's talk about mustaches again.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, yeah. Well, movies coming out, and
yes, it is.
And if people want to find it on the socials, where can they find it?
Yeah, we have an Instagram page, just Seeking Oblivion Movie. You can find it on there, and we have a Facebook page, Seeking Oblivion Movie. Find it on there, and then there's a website, www.seekingoblivion.com.
Awesome.
The website.
And you'll be able to find the trailer on all those platforms when it drops.
Yes, we will be dropping it on August 25th. So go for that.
Oh yeah, and it'll be.
I literally just fucked up the website. I can't believe I did that. SeekingOblivionMovie.com.
So.
God, look how great I am at promoting my own shit.
And this is why you come on my show for practice.
Let me type it in just so I can make sure that it's actually right. It's actually up still.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's... So let me try this again, folks.
There you go.
Damn, I suck, man. So it's www.seekingoblivionmovie.com. Not
awesome.
SeekingOblivion.com. SeekingOblivionMovie.com.
And when you get asked for other interviews, which you will be.
No one's going to ask me after this. Train wreck of a fucking show. Not your podcast, just me.
Oh yeah, because, and this is why I love having Brent on the show, guys, because he makes me laugh. He truly does.
Well, make somebody laugh.
Oh yeah, because a serious character, dramatic actor comes on the show, and oh yeah, and well, we talk about weird shit, which is always fun. Well, yeah.
Yes.
And
SeekingOblivionMovie.com.
There you go. I'm going to use that as a soundbite now.
Well, hey, there you go.
Oh yeah,
because sure that is correct yep. Website.
Oh yeah.
God, that's so embarrassing.
You know how many times I got to say my own socials, because YouTube @Justin Guilmette, Twitter @Guilmy, Instagram @Guilmy Talks. And
that's right.
Facebook.com/Guilmy Talks. Because all my shit's different because people steal shit.
Yeah. So my movie is called Finding Oblivion. Oh wait, no, never mind. Seeking Oblivion.
Yep. Maybe the next interview you do, have everything written down on one of those little cards.
Oh, you're giving me grief now to you? You can't get anything right on your show.
Hey man, look, as you know, I have so many fucking notes.
You did your homework. You actually did your homework. Are you gonna put an intro on this movie? See, I almost said movie. You gonna do an intro on this podcast?
Yes.
The last time I was on, you didn't even bother to do an intro.
That's because
I laughed so hard. I was like, this guy just fucking recorded this whole thing, and he just put it up the way it is. And he waited like a week to do it. You could have just did it that night.
Oh yeah, I know.
You had to act like you're actually working on it. Like, oh, I gotta do edits. We weren't doing any edits.
Okay, I edited me. That's about it.
Yeah. Well, that's what matters. No, fuck everybody else.
Oh man. No, but the first episode we did, I had to figure out how to fucking edit on the show.
Yeah, I know it's hard.
Oh yeah, because I had to find a program that actually worked, and yeah. And Audacity is a great podcasting tool. I don't know what you use, but for audio, I find that program works.
That's good.
And it's also free, so it works out fine. So,
I used DaVinci Resolve.
Okay.
And that's a free program too. Hopefully, I got that name right. not that it matters. Not like you're paying me or anything.
Oh no, just there's that one. There's freesounds.org. I personally love it.
It's a great editing program. I mean, I would recommend it if anybody. I mean, it was so easy to use. I just went on, laid the footage on the track, and then just went through. Like I said, I watched a few YouTube videos of how to use it, but overall, I kind of just self-taught how to do it. I mean, it was pretty easy.
Oh yeah, because trial and error, I find, is the best teacher.
That's right. Yeah. I'm used to the error part more so than the other.
You know how
That probably made no sense what I just said. God, this is turning into such a train wreck. I'm sorry.
No, man, that's the thing. Guilmy Talks podcast.
Yeah, I know. It's a podcast, right? You just gotta roll with it.
Oh yeah, because I enjoy talking to friends, and that's what I'm more focusing on right now.
Friends?
Yeah, I guess. No, I just can't see anybody because I can't leave my house or invite anyone over, and it's... Yeah, that's it.
That sucks.
Yep.
You gotta just keep doing stuff like this to keep you sane.
Oh, yeah. And today to have a day of interviews and editing and that kind of stuff, it's just nice having quiet in the house for the first time in a while.
Everybody's at the beach today, you said?
Yeah. The wife and kids went to the beach with my wife's extended family today. And
Nice.
yeah, they're just going to Pinery and going to hang out for the day. I'm like, I'm going to stay home because the deal is I clean the bathroom. That's it.
Have you done that yet?
Oh, God, no.
No. Just don't do it.
Oh, no. Doing laundry instead because last night I decided it's a good idea to eat pretzels in bed.
Oh, did you shit your pants?
No, I got pretzels everywhere. I dropped the fucking bowl in bed because we're already up, and then I'm like, hey, you know what'll make sleeping even more difficult? Pretzel crumbs everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pretzel shit too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You don't want that.
Nope.
My mind went where you're like, oh yeah, the bed was all dirty. You're like, oh, did you shit your pants?
No, I dropped pretzels in it. What is this? Oh yeah. Oh, I have missed your how should I describe your sense of humor?
I don't know what it is.
Dry, dark, twisted, funny.
It really is. I know.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's funny.
Oh, it is.
Sometimes I just say whatever comes to my mind.
Oh, And also trying to get stand-up comedians on a podcast.
Yeah.
They're the most, like, sad people.
Yeah, they are. Pretty sad, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't know what it says about me. Like, if you watch my movie, you're going to be like, God, Brent, are you okay? Because my movie, Seeking Oblivion, is actually a pretty sad movie. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know. It's artistic people. We're all just sad individuals.
Oh, yeah.
You see the world differently, and I don't know. You
Yeah.
see it for the shit show that it really is.
Oh, yeah, because it is...
Sorry, I didn't mean to
It is crazy.
so depressing.
No, here's the thing. I love... Since you know I'm a pretty positive, upbeat guy, I love...
Polar opposite of me.
See, that's what I like. Well, I like about friends who are like, hey, hey, everything's not so bad today. And friend is like,
Yeah.
well, it is cloudy. I'm like,
I can't stand people that are overly happy all the time. It just bothers me. I can't do it.
oh, I know.
There's just something wrong with that. Your happiness is just too much for me. I gotta get away.
And it just like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah. Well, you know all about that with me, right?
oh yeah. When you're like, why are you so happy all the time? We're closed. There's no one around. It's just me and you. What's going on?
Turn that frown upside down.
Okay, I'm going to put, and then I put the like most hardcore metal music on ever, and Chan comes up from the basement. No good.
You realize nobody knows what the fuck we're talking about right now. Like,
Oh, yeah, I know.
Jan is. What the fuck are they talking about?
Oh, well, exactly.
People stopped listening 10 minutes ago anyway. So
No, apparently people actually listen to the whole thing through. It's nuts.
good, man. I'm glad. I'm happy for you.
Oh yeah, which is crazy, but still amazes me that people want to listen to me talk ever. Because
That's it.
yeah, it's just fun. All right. Now,
No,
how about we do? Hey man.
This really went nowhere.
No, we're just chatting. Bring up tiny Asian men who chop fish with gigantic knives. Yeah, well, it's all good.
Well, yeah, I didn't know where you were going with that at first.
And I'll probably edit this out.
Anybody listening to this is like, what?
What are they talking about? Yeah, and actually, I saw. I got to see Chan the other day. He brought his car in.
Chan? That's what people are saying right now.
And here's the thing: I'm not going to say who he is because it's just fun.
Oh, yeah.
He's just a little guy who chops.
He's a guy that me and Justin both know. Well,
And-
clearly, thank you.
Oh yeah,
Clearly, that's the case. That's what we're talking about.
because he was.
Thank you for pointing that out. Thank God you pointed that out, Brad.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
no idea. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I got to see him and I got him to say no good, which was great. And
Oh, good.
yeah,
Oh, I can't say that. You can't be even doing those voices now.
I know, but also
People getting angry at the podcast.
I will edit it out. So
No, you don't edit any of this out. Right?
Oh,
Just put
okay.
an intro for the love of God. At least put a fucking intro. So it at least seems somewhat professional.
oh yeah, it's like, well, do I put an intro on it? Oh yeah,
What's the name of the game? Isn't that the song?
oh yeah. Oh man, next all like Poppy.
I've been drinking today, if you can believe it.
Pardon?
I haven't even been drinking today, if you can believe that.
Oh yeah. See,
This is just me losing my fucking mind.
and everyone is right now because we're trapped staring at the same four walls
I like to
all
say
the
the F
time.
word for some reason a lot right now.
Well, it's an 18+ show, so
Is it really?
within
Can it be nudity?
no, but I'm labeled as an explicit show. 18
Well, that's good.
18
That's the way
and
you
plus.
want to do it.
Oh
You
yeah,
don't
because
want a podcast to be that.
I don't like editing bleeps into the show. I tried that
No.
once and no, it just sounds
Stupid.
yeah. Well,
Yeah. How long has this been going on for?
Eh,
I just mean the show. How long has this been going on for?
the show has been, I think we got about 40
Yeah, it's good, man.
40 minutes now.
It hasn't felt that long, so I guess we're doing something right.
Oh, yeah. No, I've been recording for just over an hour now, but we got about 40 minutes in there. Because we were just chatting for the first, 10, so.
10 minutes of good.
Oh, yeah. And then it went all downhill.
10 minutes of good, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I don't think I've ever actually got you to do the Guilmy Talks 10, have I?
No.
No?
But is there math involved?
No. It's
just...
I ask you a quick question, you just answer. Just 10 easy...
Is the question what my website is? Because I'm going to get that wrong.
No, it's just 10 either or questions. Like, 1. Vampire or werewolf?
You see, before Twilight, I would have said vampire, but I don't know. That whole thing kind of ruined it. But I guess vampire, because you look like a vampire. That's what I would hear all the time. You look like a vampire. All right, okay.
Well, yeah, you're a little on the pale side. That's it.
Yeah, I know.
And then everyone's like, yeah, that's it.
That's it. I guess, yeah.
All right.
Okay, I guess vampire.
Ooh, here's.
No, they're not really cool anymore.
Here. Give it about 5 years. Everything goes in cycles. Candy or gum?
What kind of candy?
Whatever you want.
I guess it's a gum.
Yeah, as a ex-restaurant guy, I'm always chewing gum. Still, I cannot drop that.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of the rum breath. So.
Oh yeah.
Especially when I go to work.
Yep. Coke or Pepsi?
Coke. No question. Diet Coke.
Oh yeah, because you don't get
rum.
You don't get hangovers.
Exactly. Well, no, I get hangovers, but it's not.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to drink 17 of them, Brent.
You're not?
No, you're supposed to have 3 and then stop, and it'll be great.
Where's the fun in that?
Okay. Cardio or weightlifting?
Weightlifting.
Night owl or early riser?
Well, come on. Night owl, of course.
Oh, I know this.
Drinks that I'm having.
Yep. And these are all questions that are sent in from Guilmy Talks.
Oh, just for me?
Listeners. Yeah.
Wow. No, not just for me specifically.
Yes.
Really? What people knew I was coming on?
Yeah. I do advertise shows and shit. You're my original guest. You're in my top 3 down.
I actually have a fan. I actually have a fan outside of my mother.
Yeah. People like talking. All right.
She's not really.
Superman or Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Pants or shorts?
Pants.
All right. Roses or?
Yeah, I'll wear shorts, because it's hot out. But yeah, I'm still more of a pants guy.
Yep. Roses or daisies?
I don't know. Roses, I guess. That's a weird question to ask a guy.
I know. That's why it's fun. This one will be fun. Actor or director?
I'm an actor first, but I'm just getting into the directing thing. So that's hard. I enjoy both. I'll do both. But I guess actor because it's what I do more so right now. Oh, yeah. But want to do more of the other side too.
And
which I have with my first directorial debut, Seeking Oblivion. SeekingOblivionMovie.com.
There you go. And now, last one. This one is always the same. I always keep this particular question the same because it's the most hotly debated topic. Toilet paper, over or under?
What does that mean? Like wiping under? Wiping under? Yeah. I don't know.
When you put toilet paper on the roll, do you have the paper hanging over or under? Not how you personally wipe.
I wipe under all the time.
I guess everyone does.
Yeah. That's what, I was like, what? Do you wipe over or under?
First, I am actually losing my shit trying not to laugh directly into the mic, so I don't have to edit the volume on it. But oh my god.
I guess under. I don't know. I never really thought of it.
Okay.
I've obviously thought more about how I wipe than I do putting the toilet paper on the roll.
Oh yeah, because honestly, that is a huge thing where people go crazy over, and apparently will change it in public toilets and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, because people are crazy.
Yeah, they gotta do something more constructive than that.
Oh yeah, I know. All right, Brent. I got to say thank you very, very, very much for coming back on and putting up with me canceling on you like 17 times. But yeah, because
you're a jerk.
Yeah, I suck. I know.
I was supposed to be the
100th. Yeah. You were supposed to be the 100th guest.
Because it would have been, like I said, first guest and then the 100th guest. It would have worked out brilliantly. But then I saw you did another podcast, and I was like, that motherfucker.
Yeah, I may have had that one in the bank for a little while because
I see. Fine.
Kids.
Fine.
Kids and
Fine.
the quarantine life.
Yeah.
I know. All right, man. And once again, that website is
www.seekingoblivionmovie.com and
there you go.
Seeking Oblivion Movie on Instagram and on Facebook.
Perfect.
So check that out. And August 25th, we are dropping the trailer. So, stay tuned for that. I will be sharing the shit out of it on Instagram and Facebook and all the other socials. So please do the same.
Oh yeah. Guilmy Talks will be sharing that for sure. Once again, thanks for coming back on, man.
Thank you. Hopefully, this wasn't a total train wreck.
But the train wrecks are really fun. Hey guys, welcome back. Just want to say thanks for listening all the way through, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much to Brent for coming on and just having a fun time, because I think he did. Maybe he didn't. Who knows? But I got him laughing at least, which is always fun. And now, little bit of a call to action here, guys. What I want every listener to do: go follow the socials. I'm on Facebook at Guilmy Talks. I'm at Twitter at Guilmy and Instagram at Guilmy Talks. Or just follow me on Facebook. Throw me a friend request at Justin Guilmette. You want to email me? It's justinmguilmette@gmail.com. And you know what? I just want to make this more of a thing we do together going forward, because I love talking. I just want a little bit of feedback from you guys. What kind of guests you want me to get? Who do you want to see on the show more? If you have any, and it doesn't have to be wrestling, guys, because I do other interviews too, as you found out. I just like talking to interesting people about things they're passionate about, which is just fun. And I absolutely love doing that, and also learning new things. And I love talking to podcasters. I love talking to wrestlers, artists, anyone who has a passion about something. Even if I know nothing about it, because I've done interviews where I know absolutely nothing about it, and I learned something, and hopefully you guys do too. And I just want to say, go rate, review, subscribe. Hopefully somebody subscribes on my YouTube channel. I gotta do something about that. I keep forgetting I have one. I just keep throwing episodes up there. I gotta like maybe 5 or 6 views on them. Not my biggest platform. I do got to work on that. If you guys want to see my ugly mug doing videos, I'll give it a shot. Why not? And I just want you guys go check out Johnny McLean's stuff on YouTube. Loving that guy's stuff right there now. Kind of cool to see a friend pursuing his dream, which is always awesome. And just want to say thanks for coming and spending some time with me, guys. It's always fun. And I truly appreciate every single download, every single remark, comment, review, share, everything. It just makes me so happy, guys. Even if it's a 1 star, guys, I prefer the 5 stars, but even if it's a 1 star or like a 3 star, I don't care. It just means people are listening to the show, right? All right. But you guys, remember, stay safe, wash your damn hands, and I will talk to you in a week. Bye, guys.